Hello and welcome back to my YouTube channel. It's Dawn here. So today we are going to be making 2 cards from 1 sheet of paper. So I've got this Unique Stories 12 by 12 a paper pad. So I'm just going to have a scan through it and have a look to see what I am going to use. I quite like this butterfly one. Oh, I like that. So that's a possibility. So I'll put that to one side. There's some absolutely gorgeous papers in here that we can definitely use. I quite like that bird one as well. Let's have a look what's on the back of it. Oh yeah, could. Yeah, I'm still heading towards the butterflies. Let's have a look. So we've got this black one, and then the red, this cactus one. Yeah, there's quite a few different ones actually that we can use. I quite like that. I like that tape one as well. Oh, I might use that tape one as well. Let's have a look. So all I'm doing is I'm just having a look through to see what I do have. So there's 2 that I like, so there's these 2. So I think what I might do is I'll use one this week and then I will use the other one next week because I do like them. So let me just put that to one side. So I think this week what I'm going to do is I'm going to use this butterfly one. Now the 2 card bases that I am using, so they measure, they are 5-inch squares and they're both just plain white card bases. So what I'm going to do is I'm wanting some of these butterflies to cut out. So let's just cut down this centre. Right, okay, so put that to one side. Let me get my trimmer out, which is just underneath my desk, and then let's cut this down to what we need it to be. So I am going to leave a slight border around. Oh, I did move it, that was not very good of me. So I'm doing 4 3/4. So I'll do 2 4 3/4. Four and 3/4. Just make sure it's all. Yeah, seems to be okay. And then do the same on this one. That's just caught in my blade just there. Right, and then I do have these little bits, so let me just move this now over to one side. So we do have these bits that we can cut the butterflies out of if need be, because they are quite a few. So what I'm going to do is I like this green bit here first, so just make sure that we have it there, and then I'm wanting, so this one does, it's either the card, no, the card base isn't quite right on this one, so let me just sort out this card base. It's the only thing about pre-bought card bases, sometimes they're just not scored correctly, and like that. So move them off. And then what I'm actually thinking, because I really do like this, is I might just have this across there like that. And then what I might do is I'll get my scissors. Now I have bought some new scissors. These are Tim Holtz scissors. So I'm going to use these. And I'm just going to fussy cut out some of these butterflies. And they feel really, really nice, these. However, they are very sharp and a little scary. Okay, let's just do that, and then I just need to go down this other side as well. Okay, so I'm thinking of having this one raised, however I haven't cut it very well. There we go, that's much better. So having that one there, and then let's cut this one out as well and we'll have this one raised. So I think these two are going to be very, very simple cards, as in not a lot. I'm not going to be building up a lot of layers. Normally I do build up a lot of layers, especially in this challenge, but because I really like that background paper with the leaves, and then we have these butterflies, I think the dimension from the butterflies, and then I will go in my stash in a second and we will get some sentiments out, but I'm thinking that we don't actually need a lot of layers within this one. So yeah, really like that. See that across there, and then just by having these raised, so I do need one more of these butterflies, so we'll just use this one. And then I'm thinking on the other one of just using the finding a nice big sentiment that sort of matches, and then just having quite a few butterflies around it, and I think that would actually work quite well. So that's my thinking. So I'm just continuing to do this. There we go, and then have that one there. So that's what I'm thinking for that one. So my sentiments are just here. And let's have a look what we've got. So there must be some really nice okay, no, they're all tea ones. I'd like oh, that looks alright. A new home for you. Quite like that big one. Anniversary, new home, tea party. They're all cooking ones. I don't actually know when I would use those cooking ones, but you never know. Home sweet home, someone special for you with love. Happy new home, 2 for tea. Memories. I'm thinking actually, okay, I am thinking of this one for here, and then let me just straighten up around these edges. Oh, these scissors are lovely. And then this one on this card. So I think that's what I'm thinking. There. So very, very simple. So what I'm going to do is just move these a second, get my foam tape. So there's them ones. They're just underneath me. Okay, I had a little bit of a tidy. Right, that's my foam tape now. I would like some double-sided tape. Okay, so I'm just going to put a little bit of tape on this, like this. And then we're just going to go across here like that. Oh, no we're not, that's totally wonky. Oh, I've just ripped it off. There we go. And then we're just going to cut this down like that, and like that. We are going to stick this on there. So again, very simple. Oh, nearly did it the wrong way. So make sure it's straight before we actually stick it down, because I seem to have quite a bad habit of that. And then I'm just going to get some foam pieces, so just so that these can be popped up, because I think that'll be quite nice just to add that, just to add a touch of dimension. So like that. See if we can, there we go. Like that, and then this one. So really simple, and not very many layers this time, because I have noticed that I do quite a few layers to sort of build interest, but with this paper I really don't feel like we actually need it. And then I'm not going to bother raising up the sentiment, because I don't think it needs it. I think just having those butterflies raised up is enough. And then we're just going to put that on there, and that really is it. That is all we're going to do to this card. I just think the dimension of those butterflies really pop out and make this card really pretty. So that one's finished. So very last one, again very simple. So I'm actually going to stick this down, so like this. And then, so just like that. I'm using this one, but I'm going to have it just at a slight angle, and I think I am going to have it raised. So here's this one up first. And then the last thing that we're going to do is we're going to fussy cut some butterflies out and just add a couple of butterflies to this. And then again, I think it's done. So actually this one we could have probably got 3 cards out of, because yeah, I still have quite a lot left. So there's 2 butterflies on this piece, so let's quickly cut these out. I have to admit, I'm loving this series. It has been so challenging, but I've enjoyed the actual challenge of creating 2 cards with just 1 sheet of paper, and the fact that all I can do is add in a sentiment is really fun. I was thinking of the idea the other day of just putting on using my embossing folders, but then that's cheating, isn't it? So this is about very limited supplies, which is what this is, and seeing what you can create, and also using different styles of paper as well, because you know, it's knowing what you can and can't do with each style, isn't it? So I'm just, oh, do you know what, I think that is absolutely gorgeous. So let's see if we can make this one work, which I think we can. So, and then again we're going to put these, make these into dimensional ones. So put some dimension into. Perfect. Oh, that is gorgeous. So again, I'm just going to add some of this foam like this. When I take that off my finger, come on, there we go. And then this one again, just put a little bit of dimensional tape on. And I have to say, I absolutely love these cards, and if you could see the amount of paper I actually have left, I am so impressed. No, I don't want that there. Oh, I can't do anything about it now. Okay, so that is it. There we have it. 2 cards, 1 sheet of paper, but have a look at this. We have this little bit left. These bits are just scrappy bits, so these bits I will just put in the bin because I really can't do anything with them. I probably could if I really wanted to, but I don't. And then look at this. We still have nearly, well, we have half a sheet left, so we could in theory, yeah, make another card very easily out of this 1 sheet of paper, and that's because we've just kept this design very simple. Put them on screen. Let me just move all these out of the way to give you a better look. But there you have it. 2 cards, 1 sheet of paper. I love them. I can't get over how simple but beautiful they are, and just from the raised elements of the butterflies, I think works so well. This one has to be my favourite. I absolutely love it. But yeah, so thank you so much for watching. I do hope you found this video very helpful and entertaining. I really hope that you do try this. If you do, and you post your pictures on Instagram, if you use the hashtag Shiny Silver Treasures, I will be able to find you and see what you've created. I also have a Facebook page as well. The links to that, so that's all now open. So please, the links to that is in the description box. So yeah, thank you so much for watching. Until next time, bye.